Before stream started, I decided, you know what'd be cool? What if we had cats that just could sit on screen? What if we made the cat start walking around? Let's put 10 cats. Now we have 10 cats. Oh, you get your little guy right here. You want more cats? I haven't actually tested this. Let's add 1,000 cats. This is called limit testing. If the stream crashes, I'm just sorry. It does look like 1 FPS, but it does seem to be running pretty okay. The walking animation is non-existent because I haven't built it yet. That's something I want to do with you guys today. Here are some base frames for all the cats. I didn't feel like doing a sprite chart. From there, I have a program that will then take those frames and generate alternate versions of them on any color combination that we put in. If you want a purple green cat, why not? Look at this abomination. It's actually not bad. It's really kind of cute. Give it a little refresh. And there it is. There's our purple cat. Kill that thing. That's actually an excellent point. Maybe it's mutant cat. Oh, radioactive gato. Now it glows. I need to get a walking animation. The truth of it is, guys, I don't know how to animate. Here's my idle frame, and then I make another one. And I make another one. Do you notice any differences between them? Boop, 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 boop. I literally moved it up 1 pixel. And then I made it blink, blink, blink. This is the website that I set up for this. All of these are literally just images with IDs, and then I'm just moving them. It's really simple and straightforward because I wanted to make it easy and quick. Will everyone get their own cat? Why not? Hell, if you guys want, we could make specialty cats for everyone. You get to see your cat on stream, and all you have to do is just say hi. One of the ideas I had listed was that mods get special animals. Like for Yas doing like a gerbil. I'm not charging people money to make their own cat, so we need to make this look like it's walking. Whenever you're doing animations, something that's important to keep in mind is you want to know how many are needed to give the visual effect that you want. You could tell he's running with just 4 frames. And the frames are really simple. Legs out, legs in. Other legs out, legs in. It's a lot of work to animate. But getting started with basics doesn't have to be super hard. You just kind of have to visualize in your head, what might this look like? I want the cat to move. Well, how does a cat move? We don't know how a cat moves. Let's just look at walking GIF. This is actually the perfect animation for us. So we've got first these front legs. They are moving in sync. The back legs are moving in sync. So they're switching at the same pace. We can do that. So we really can't tell the legs apart initially. That doesn't mean we can't use it to our advantage. What if we just start with moving the legs? So let's move it all 1 pixel, like here, and move this leg down. Well, that starts to look like motion. Sometimes fake pixels are hard. We need to fill in. We don't need our cat having anomalies. Yeah, that looks good. We got a little bit of walking. I have been doing development for years, and I have made so many games, it's actually kind of silly. I've always found fascination through games just because it's fun. Games are enjoyable, and it's a lot of cool things that you could do in games. Plus, it gives you so much creativity and expression. I've never been an artist, if you can't tell, but I have loved using programming as my form of art. As a natural consequence, though, I've had to do things like this. It is why teamwork exists. You need people that specialize in other talents. A lot of programming is just problem solving. Looking at stuff going like, okay, but how do I make this work? How do I make this look good? How do I make this feel good? Now I'm just trying to figure out how I want to make this feel good. Art is a fantastic skill, and it requires a lot of patience, a lot of just learning and figuring out what you want to do with it. But more importantly, it's learning and understanding your capabilities. It is a lot of trial and error, and that's true for everything. A piece of advice you guys can take from this: you're always going to see people out there that are doing stuff that seem to be farther on their path than you. And a lot of times they've had more time to do the work. It doesn't necessarily mean they started from there. Everybody you've ever met that has a cool skill have always learned it at some point in time. It's not just they woke up one day and they were just natural artists, but they're better at it. Yeah, because they practice and learn, and it takes time and energy. But you could get there. There's literally nothing in the world stopping you from getting you to where you want to go other than yourself. Don't let yourself be your biggest critic. Did I move this one? I think I counted, right? Yep, they're fine with artistic nudes. Wait, what do you mean, Pink? I'm now lost. Pink is talking about the meta. Is that current Twitch meta? Is that what I should be doing? Artistic nudes? Should I give this cat boobs? Just go boop, boop. Big honking breasts. This is gonna be Salty's cat. Oh my god, that's looking so fucking good, guys. Holy shit. I think that's it. We need a little more motion, but let's just start with feet. So it's cat, walk, frame, color, loop. Here we go. This should be good. So they're moonwalking cats right now, but we could fix that. You want me to leave it? I don't want to leave it. I mean, we could make it an extra rare. This is why I put this walking loop here. Instantly fixed. Let's talk movement speed. I just have a value right up here that's speed. I change it to 2, and now they move slower. Funny enough, I think 2 is the right speed. I'm gonna put it 20 now. They go. Let's do 0.5. This is gonna be really slow. Ooh. Ooh, you know, I mean, don't give him catnip. Do 999. Oh no. Yeah, they're going too fast. They're actually technically teleporting. Imagine one random cat that has one long Doug Dimmadome. I love it. This is already an insane idea. We need to give Cat a hat. You guys ready for your nursery rhymes? YouTube wants the hat, we make him the hat. Give him the mustache. Oh! Good point. I like it. I like the way you think. The more insane the idea, the better the idea. This is the graphic that we need. Let's take a little glancy poo, because we first want to make sure our cats have been moved. I forgot we put them on drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. We're going to basically, instead of just making a cat image, we're going to make a cat box. So we're going to put all the cats inside of a box. And then we'll also throw the hat in the same box. I am hoping this makes sense. Now see that they are now all divs. The divs are called boxes, and inside our box, we have a cat. We're gonna give one of the cats a hat. Refresh. There's our Doug Dimmadome hat. Now, we have to start doing a couple small things with it. Absolutely correct, yes. We do need a black border. 1 pixel. Look at that cat. Look at that cat. That cat has a hat. So what we've done, guys, we've created a bunch of hats that will then be used for our animations. So we got our left, right, should be thrown in here. Let's take a look. It does appear to be on a... Oh, wait. There's 2 hats. Why? Welcome to programming. It shouldn't be this hard, but it always is. Oh, look at the little walk. It's so good. How many cats do we want to add to our cat part? 500. Okay, just quick little refresh. I don't know why I sized it. If we have 500 cats, you can barely tell it's on something. Oh, we could do a Pikachu-style cat. Why not? Nintendo is watching. They're testing. They're like, we do a Pikachu-style cat? Are you ready for trial? Birds down young cat to use Pikachu. So we could do something with a Pikachu cat without it being Pikachu. Yeah, the electrical feline is exactly. Oh, look at that. That actually looks pretty dope. So, Lady has sent me over some images. Let's do something fancy. Are they safe for work? They seem to be. I don't think Lady tried to trick me into downloading inappropriate images for stream. We could do this a couple different ways, but the easiest way is to just make a lady class. I'm not gonna do... I'll do parent relationships later. And we'll do it. We're gonna do inheritance today, guys. Let's talk about classes. The concept that we're about to do is called inheritance. The best way to code is to minimize the amount of code that you're using as much as possible. Ideally, you want to make sure that you're not repeating the same code over and over and over again, because what ends up happening is you make a change somewhere and now it's not changed everywhere and it's not consistent everywhere. So what I want you to think about is you've got a parent and you have child. The child is going to inherit from the parent, but there are some things that the child shouldn't inherit, and there are some things that the child should inherit. Private stuff is just kept to the parent. So the easiest way, and the way I was taught to remember this, is you share your genes with the child, but you never share your privates with your child. We have an entity. An entity is going to have a couple features, right? An entity is going to have a size. Wow. It's going to have a size. It's going to have a speed. Functions like move, or more importantly, get image. All entities have size, speed, move, idle, get image. Now we have a cat. All cats have size, speed, move, idle, and get image. So they're going to inherit this. We're also going to be making lady. It's going to have all these same things. So when I need to make a change to switching between moving and images, it's going to be the same. What's going to be different though? Lady is going to have special images. And cat is going to have images, which means the file names are going to be different. So what we need to do is we need to update this. This is going to overwrite everything that this entity does and do our own function instead. Okay. So now we have our naming convention. 1 line is all we have to do to spawn lady. What? What's this? Is there a totally not 8-bit cat that has now joined the stream? That easy. I also like the look that Lady is corralling all of the viewers. Make all cats run from her. Oh, that would be funny. I plan on probably just going through and making you a new updated animation entirely, yes, but I need to visualize it some more. If I'm honest, I melted my brain just like the slightest little bit. As I've stated, I have been programming a long time, and I started programming the way that anybody starts programming. It was actually 9th grade, sitting in my math class. Teacher says, hey, we've got a special announcement, and the programming teacher comes in and says, hey, do you guys want to make video games? Every boy in the class is like, yeah, I want to make video games, then you should sign up for programming next year. The whole class was programmed in Visual Basic. Day that I learned if-thens, I immediately made a program. It just clicked for me, and I'm like, oh, I know how to do that. If this person takes damage, his health goes down. And he had a rule. He actually banned online games. He looked at my screen. He goes, Joey, I said no games in my class. And I'm like, it's my game. I made it. And he looked more closely and he's like, oh, I mean, all right, I guess, yeah, that's fine. He saw that the game was shit. It was my first game that I ever made, and it took me 30 minutes in class to make it. All right, this is the last part. We have a giant Yas. And if I go over here and refresh, Yas has joined the cats. We now have our 2 mods, and we'll make Yas scarier. How do you make a gerbil scarier? You make it go at speed 4. As I change it here, I broke it. Yeah, look how fast he is. Look at that fast boy. It's a cat herd. They're just herding you guys. Well, you can see here, we have a little bit smaller Yas. But also, we could go in reverse. Godzilla Yas! Don't eat everyone, it's okay.
Yas, stop.